Hey, good morning guys. Welcome back to Heiko Shaves. Today I have a really special shave for you guys. I went to my local dollar store. They should rename to a $1.25 store really, because nothing is $1 anymore. And I was looking around for shaving accessories, razors and that kind of stuff, and I was really shocked and surprised to find two different double-edged safety razors. One here reminds me of a Gillette Super Speed a little bit. It's a twist to open butterfly. Comes with a pack of 5 blades. Is made by Rasiert. And the other one here, also made by Rasiert. And this is kind of a 3-piece. So I would say, it's kind of funny. On the back actually they show a twist to open. But this one is clearly not a twist to open. Let's just take both out of the packaging. Now let's take a quick look at it. And we're gonna only of course shave with one of those. So pack of 5 blades. I have no idea if they're any good. Doesn't say where they're made. I guess since the razor is made in China, it says it right back here, I'm assuming they're all made in China. This is a really long handle. Reminds me a little bit of the, is it a neck razor by Gillette? Also had a really long handle, but it wasn't a 3-piece. It was a twist to open. Yeah, let's see if I can find something comparable. So very cheaply made, cast. No, that's not cast. This is some stamped. I think the top is cast, and this one here is the bottom plate is stamped out of a piece of sheet metal. Surprisingly fits together pretty well. Doesn't look great, but you know, out of a dollar store for $1.25. Here, let me see if I can find something made by Gillette that looks similar. Here, look at this. Same length. This is a Gillette plastic handle. I think officially it's called the neck razor. I have no idea exactly, not an expert. But yeah, this is a twist to open. And this is plastic handle with a 3-piece on top. All right, and then let's open the other one here, also made in China. Blade packaging looks a little different, but I would assume since they are both made by Rasiert, they are exactly the same blades. And I'm not expecting any significant performance here, but look at this now. Surely, truly, it is a Gillette clone. Very similar. Even the stamping at the bottom kind of has the same style. The handle, completely different. This is all chrome plated. This almost feels like chrome plastic. Not sure. This is probably some sort of zinc alloy. Yeah, made very cheaply. I wonder if I can shave with this without cutting my face open. Yeah. But you know, there's definitely some resemblance there. Alrighty guys. So we're not gonna need any brush. We're not gonna need any water really in the sink here, or actually we do. Let me fill that up, get that ready. We're going to use some foam out of the can. I also bought this at the dollar store. And then I also bought an aftershave. And then of course they put it in a plastic bag and it all drained into the plastic bag. So we only have enough left to, you know, do a shave or two. I'll probably throw this away afterwards. It doesn't smell really good. And looking at there's some castor oil in here, alcohol, glycerin, fragrance, and that's it. And blue 1. So the blue is a color, chemical, whatever. So pretty simple. Let's use the twist to open, the Rasiert blade, and those two things. I'll just get some water in the sink and we're gonna get going. All right guys, so total dollar store shave. We're not gonna use any pre-shave. We're just gonna get the whiskers wet. And then we're gonna grab our little can. Does it say shake up? Probably. So we're gonna shake this well. Oof. Yep, that comes out. Look at the lather here. This is amazing. So we're gonna put that on my face. Just like back in the days, you know, when I didn't care about what I was shaving with. I just wanted to get it done in the morning. A little slightly scented. It's not terrible. Okay, like that. Sorry guys, have to rinse off my hands. Can't grab the razor like this. All right, here we go. All right, now let's break open one of those packs here. Get the blades out. Ooh, look at that. They're packaged in gray paper instead of the typical wax paper that you use, well, that other companies use. And twist this open here. Assured. All right. Oh, double wrapped. So there is wax paper and the outer layer. Looks pretty fancy. Let's not cut ourselves in the finger. You know, the typical shape. There's absolutely no writing, no etching, no nothing on it. Fits right in here. Twist down. Lock it down. Yeah, the alignment is very questionable. It actually bends the blade here on the side. I don't know if you guys can see that. The blade has a curvature to it, and the doors are actually doing that. All right, in the name of science, we're gonna do it. Here's the shave. Oh my goodness. That is one aggressive razor. The blade must be sticking out half a mile here. There is lots of blade exposure. This is some aggressive razor. We have about a 2-day growth here. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's try the other side. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's try the other one, okay? This is truly a potato peeler. People were complaining about the Mercure Futur, that it's potato peeler. I'm opening the other box of blades. This time we have yellow paper and also wax paper on the inside. So that's cool. And blade looks exactly the same. There's no writing on it. Typical 3-piece. The alignment is not done with pins here in the middle, but with little tabs on the edge. So let's see if that gives us some sort of proper alignment. Ooh. Yeah, all right. I think I got it together. And the threading is pretty rough too. The handle doesn't want to screw on. Come on now. Hello. Oh, here we go. You just gotta get it right, Heiko. It's all your fault. All right, and I want to make sure there is also a mile of blade exposure here. And I would say, oh yeah, this is going to be aggressive too. At least we don't have the curvature on the end of the blade here, where we do actually a little bit. Okay, what did I expect? What was I thinking? That is also a very aggressive experience. Whew. Am I a wimp if I give up and not try to do this and put a public service announcement out to avoid dollar store safety razors? Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, this is aggressive. Aggressive and tuggy. I gotta say, it cuts them off. It's clean afterwards. But I'm a little nervous that I might. Oh, this is brutal. I'm gonna cut myself, I know it. This makes absolutely no difference. This one or that one is about the same in blade exposure and feel. Oh no. Oh, I can't do that. How about, since I do have two Gillette sitting here, I just take the blade out of one of them and put it into a Gillette Super Speed. How about that? Oof, da. All right, fits right in, looks good. I don't know if those blades are good or if they're really dull and that's why there's so much tugging going on. The blade isn't great, I can tell you that. It gives me a lot of tugging, and that's usually a sign for, you know, it's kind of dull. But in a proper razor, like this Gillette Super Speed, I couldn't tell you what year it is. It's an A3. Sometime in the 50s. I could do the math in my head right now. I know P was a 1970, so let's not do it. I annotated in the screen, okay? The blade in a proper razor is acceptable. That's the best I can say. No, it's really not acceptable. Let's just compare it to a proper, I have a one-time used, what do we have here? I have a one-time used Persona Platinum Chrome sitting here, and we're just gonna swap to that blade in the Gillette Super Speed, and we're just gonna compare real quick, okay? Oh yeah, even on dry skin, it's better than, oh yeah, it's a night and day difference. So even only using this blade, the Assured for men in a Gillette Super Speed, is still torture. It's dull as can be. And then just switching over to a Persona blade, we know the quality of a Persona, what was it again? What did I just say? Sorry. Persona Platinum Chrome. You guys know those blades, you know they work. You can actually shave with the thing, whereas these two razors and the blades are going straight into the trash can. Unfortunately, this is just polluting. This is, you know, material going into the landfill, but these are so bad that I can absolutely not recommend going to a dollar store. If you ever get stranded somewhere, you break down with a car, you are stranded with your plane flight got canceled and you need to get some shaving equipment because you have some meeting in the morning or whatever, don't go to the dollar store. Then rather go and buy a cartridge razor or like a plastic two blade, like a Gillette something, whatever they are called. Get a plastic razor from Walmart and you're gonna have a fine shave. You know, I still have a few here, somewhere down here. I just recently bought this off of eBay. It's called a Gillette Guard. It's a single blade system razor. I mean, plastic handle and all. We're gonna try this out at some point. Go and buy that rather than buying this junk here. This is absolute garbage. If you really like, it's like shaving with a, shaving with a potato peeler. This is probably what that feels like. I'm not going to try that out for you, by the way. I'm not going to shave with a potato peeler, but this is not doable. Not for me, at least. Maybe you are braver and you can do it, but $1.25 a double-edged safety razor from the dollar store just doesn't cut it for me. So let's lather up again, and we're going to finish up this shave so I can at least get somewhat of a good shave out of this. We're going to use the Super Speed with the Persona blade, and then we're going to try out the dollar store aftershave. Is my video quality a little better? I found a video recording app that allows me to lock down the exposure and the white balance. So we shouldn't have those color changing fluctuations anymore. So now we're going to do a crust the grain. With canned foam, you definitely don't have the slickness and the comfort that you would have even with a cheap soap. Like even if you would do Citronella Candle Arco here, it would be much more comfortable than with a canned foam. But you can shave with that stuff. It's fine. I don't want to be too picky. And I know that a lot of you guys still, you know, for the daily shave, the quick one in the morning, it feels really dry. This is what it is. I mean, it's a foam that comes out of a can with an accelerant or a propellant, not an accelerant, a propellant. And there's really not much moisture in it. It's really dry. But in a pinch. And you know, I have a Barbasol sitting around here. I think Barbasol actually does better than the Gillette foam here. And really, honestly, when you're traveling and you're just gone for a few days, and you don't want to take your brush and your shaving bowl and your soap or your cream and all that stuff, and you just go to the travel section in the drugstore, and you get one of those travel size cans that you can even put into your carry-on and nobody's going to say anything. And then you're going to get yourself a, I don't even know, like a Sensor 2 or Sensor 3 Gillette plastic razor. For $3.50. I think that was the one that I used on the trip to Taiwan in the airplane. It worked flawlessly. There was no problem. You could get a proper smooth shave, clean shaven out of the bathroom in the morning. But the $1.25 here, razors from the dollar store by Assured, they're just not cutting it for me. They're so aggressive, the blade is so exposed, I could just take the blade into my hand and scrape it over my face. I wonder if the feeling of this shave is similar to, where do we have it? Where is it? Here, one of those. It's a Rolls razor. I have the whole kit, the box and everything. And let's open this here. So the Rolls razor has like this cute little handle, and then it has like this blade sharpening and a strop. I don't know how to use it really. I haven't really looked into it, but it's a single blade. And I wonder if the feel of a Rolls razor is similar to this $1.25 blade sticking out in the open. I just wonder. One day we're going to try this out. I have to gain a little bit more courage. Have to learn how to properly sharpen the blade, because you're supposed to do that before you use it. But yeah, we do have one of those. If you want to see this, let me know down in the comment section. If you want to see Heiko bleed out in his bathroom. All right. So I think we messed around enough. I did a 2-pass with ultimately a super speed and a Persona blade, because the garbage from the dollar store, I don't want to be, you know, picky or, you know, a complainer about cheap products, but I just couldn't shave like that. I couldn't do it, and I don't want to cut myself necessarily. Alrighty guys, so that's pretty much the shave. Let me rinse off real quick. So freshly rinsed off. No complaints. We didn't overdo it. My skin is still pretty happy. I think I called it at the right moment. And now let's try out this fresh scent, Extra Care. My car still smells a little bit like it because it was leaking into the cheap plastic bag from the dollar store. All right, let's put it in my face. It's kind of not my cup of tea scent-wise. But, you know, water, alcohol, glycerin, PEG 40, hydrogenated castor oil, fragrance, DMDM, Hydantoin, blue one. I have no idea. Maybe I'm gonna grow a second head tomorrow after using this, like right here. Who knows? But it's not terrible. My wife's not gonna like it because it's this flowery, you know, kind of too intense, overpowering scent. But not bad. You could do that, and you can do that. But please do not do this from the dollar store. Alrighty guys, I hope I'm not disappointing you that I didn't finish the shave with those two, you know, potato peelers. But my skin is more important than experiments like this. Alrighty guys, if anyone wants 2 free razors, please let me know. I'll wash them up and I'll send them over to you. Just let me know down in the comments. Alrighty guys, I thank you for hanging out with me and thanks for all your comments, your thumbs up and your subscription. I will see you in the next one. Bye.